Hi and welcome back to One Shot, the videos where I discuss a subject as fast as I can in a short space of time in one take. And this week we're going to be talking about American Horror Story Season 6, Roanoke? Sounds about right. Okay, let's go. American Horror Story has been one of my favourite TV programmes for a while. Last season, season 5, wasn't my cup of tea. The Hotel, there were some good bits in it. It just wasn't what I expected. So going into season 6, I was a bit curious of whether I want to watch it all and whether I was not going to watch it all. And to tell you the truth, I watched it. I didn't like it at all, really. I continued watching it. I know a lot of people will say, well, why watch it if you don't like it? Because I've donated. I gave up 5 years of my life watching the programme, and I wanted to see where it would go. Saying that, after watching the whole series, having time to think about it, which is good, a TV programme that could make you think about it after it's finished is a good thing, I liked it more than I did when I watched it. So what I'm going to do is go through what I liked and what I disliked and how I probably would have changed it, because I'm a fanboy and I do stuff like that. And there will be spoilers. I'll try and keep them to a minimal, but if you do watch American Horror Story, you've not watched it all, there will probably be a few spoilers. So be careful of that and go check another video. So what I didn't like to start off with was the first 6 episodes. They did it in a documentary, mockumentary type way. They had interviews with the characters that were involved in the original Red Moon 3-night thing and murders and whatever. And then they had the cast portraying reconstructions of the events that happened. To me, I couldn't get involved with any of the characters. There were 2 people playing each character, the real characters and the ones that were reconstructing the events, and I couldn't connect to any of them, so I didn't feel like I was part of the storyline and what it should be. Going back, another thing that I didn't like about it was previously in American Horror Story, you had a season that was in present day, a season in the past, season in present day, season in the past, and this one should have been in the past, and technically it kind of was, I guess, but I would have liked to seen it back in the day when these events happening and like the druid person was coming at the original settlements. But again, that's just me. So there was the interview stuff at the beginning. 6 episodes was too long for that, too long. But it set the scene, so I guess it did its job right. And then the next few episodes, to be fair, this season was only 10 episodes long, which is great. That was fantastic. It was just about right for any season nowadays. 24 episodes are a bit too long for me nowadays. 10 episodes are fantastic. But the last few episodes was the cast and the crew going back to the house during the blood moons, and they were getting murdered, and everything was being recorded like a Big Brother thing. And yeah, at the time I was like, I didn't like it. There were plots that I didn't understand, like the original people that were involved in the incident. They were going back to the house. I kind of get why the main male character went. He was obsessed with the druid woman, so he went back for that. The main woman character went back to to get back together with her other half. And you know, if that kind of stuff happened to me in a spooky house in a spooky forest, I would not be going back. If I was getting attacked by pig-headed beings with butcher knives, I don't care who's going in that house, I would definitely not go. And then there was the main male character's sister who went back. I can't remember the names, I apologise. I weren't interested at the time, so I didn't really remember the names. And the main character's sister went back, who had trouble with the daughter and the daughter's father. Why did she go back? I didn't know. There was horrific events that must have happened to them, but they go back to a house in a forest, and I don't know. To me, I didn't understand that. Having the cast go back, on the other hand, was a fantastic idea. They thought it was just all story, all this, and them going back and them actually seeing the horrors that were taking place. Brilliant, fantastic. Then now, and that was when I started thinking about, this is actually quite a good season. Did I like any of the characters, the cast and the original ones? Not really. Not really, not one bit. What surprised me was there was one episode that was taken from like a YouTuber's perspective. A group of kids that were like into paranormal and stuff, and then they go and record at this place. And that was good. I liked that episode. And I felt more connected to those characters than I did the entire cast of the rest of the series. So yeah, so things that I would change, because I'm a fanboy. Wipe out the first 6 episodes. It set the story fine, but they could have done it a different way. Have it as a Big Brother house, and even have the characters that went through the events previously, have them come back. Have the main guy, the main woman, and the sister come back for the same reasons. That's fine, and have it as a Big Brother series. Have like a diary room. Have them talking about what they've seen, and oh, this happened, and this, and oh, I've come back into the house because I want to be with my other half. And I think that would have worked as a 10-episode series, and that would have been brilliant, and that would have been, I think that would have worked really well, and they could have done flashbacks to the reconstruction of the films and stuff. I've done media, and I know how to do, filmmaking and stuff. I wouldn't know exactly how to do it. I'm not saying, I would do it completely this way. Well, I am, but I'm babbling now. But yeah, having a Big Brother house and having the story unravel over time, and then the last 5 episodes when everything horrific happened, that would have probably made a bit more compelling storytelling, compelling watching for me personally. And having them, oh, there's a ghost there, and these sisters, and having them bring out books saying this is what happened in the house at this time, and stuff. They didn't need the 6 episodes. 6 episodes were a long time to do a backstory to me. And when the characters were being killed off in the last 5 episodes, I weren't emotionally attached to them. I didn't care if they got killed or not. I wasn't even spooked at all. And yeah, do a Big Brother house thing in the series, and then why not do a YouTube channel or something similar to that? I mean, the revenue they would have got would have been phenomenal. They would have made their money back straight away, and having that episode as the final video put on would have been a great ending. Would have been, it's found footage, and just have it on YouTube. Have like 8 episodes on YouTube of them going to different places. You get to know the characters a bit more, and they're like, oh yes, we're joking about all this. And then they go to this real life horror house and forest and stuff. And it would have been a really good side project, a really good spin-off series on YouTube, even if it was just the 8 episodes and that was it. But yeah, looking back, there were loads of times that I enjoyed the series. It's not very often that I can go from a season and say I didn't enjoy that, and then look back and say, well, actually, it weren't as bad as I thought. So yeah, well done to the people who do American Horror Story. You still got me enticed to be able to come back next season. And yeah, if you don't agree with anything I say, then please comment below. If you do agree with anything I say, please comment below. Like, subscribe, etc. And I'll see you next time.